North Anna Power Station in Louisa County, Virginia, is an important part of the local economy. This station powers everything from your household appliances all the way to those R&B concerts you attend. The plant is owned by the Virginia Electric Power Company and the Old Dominion Electric Cooperative. These companies make purchases that stimulate the local economy in Louisa, Orange, and Spotsylvania counties, both directly and indirectly. Aside from economic output, the plant provides jobs, labor income, local property tax revenues, and community services. The environmental benefits from a nuclear power plant, however, are staggering. Not only does the plant have a lower CO2 emissions than coal, but even lower CO2 emissions than wind power as well. The use of nuclear materials to generate electricity doesn't produce carbon emissions, but the purification of nuclear elements and construction of a plant does. Nuclear power plants produce low-cost and reliable amounts of electricity. So why aren't there more? Well, to put it simply, plants that rely on fossil fuels are cheaper. Cheaper to construct, cheaper to maintain, require cheaper raw materials, and cheaper labor. But the environmental costs of these plants are astronomical. Not only do coal power plants produce 915 grams of CO2 per kilowatt hour, but they release more radioactive content into the environment than nuclear power plants do. This creates a market failure for the amount of energy being produced and the cost on the market. The negative externalities of fossil fuel-based energy are extensively greater than their nuclear counterparts. So how can we combat this? As we learned, when there is a large presence of negative externalities within a market, government regulation and intervention can help improve our outcome. This means that there must be a push for government subsidies on nuclear power plants. Cheaper construction and maintenance means we'd be able to properly compete with fossil fuel plants, or alternatively, a high enough tax on carbon emissions would be able to incentivize the public towards a boom for nuclear energy. Public viewing of nuclear energy needs to change for this to happen, though. Nuclear energy is no longer the mysterious danger that makes superheroes. Now, it's the future, and one of the few things we can use to save this planet. But for all this to happen, it starts with you.